we'll see the Judicials taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Judicials have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Buckeyes offense will have the first crack at it in this one. To the ground with the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Got a man, it's Porter. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. Snap from the gun on third down. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let them get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Judicials offense will take the field for the first time. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Looking for room. It's O'Neal. There he goes.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go with the ball and down. He goes at the 39.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
And the Judicials will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll try the run. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Miller. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Buckeyes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. They recovered their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
The Judicials have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Fires to the big fella. Tripped up for the tackle. And the Judicials are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a 1st down. The Judicials come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the move, it's O'Neal.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Turning it on. Spins away. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run the option. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll start this drive with a pass. The screen, he can go. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Buckeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught in the backfield, it's Rodgers. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. To the air on 1st down. Right down the middle. All by himself. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Back to pass on 2nd down. Here's the pressure. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. The snap sets up the throw. Trying to bull his way in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Georgia was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Dogs team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Sure happened today. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Read option keeps it to the left side. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. See if they stick with that plan on 2nd. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And the Judicials line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Makes the grab. It's Grant. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. They get to him as he throws. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to throw again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Miller. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go to the ground. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun on 3rd down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. It is good! And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. But Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Lost one deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Judicials will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's for the play caller right now, just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dan.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. One drive has already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again, this time a rather long one from 46 yards out. Nestled just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Fires on the move. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the Judicials will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A low line drive and short kick. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. Off play action on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Fires to the big fella. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold.
When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Oh, he's got some space. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. And the Buckeyes want to move quickly. As they unpack the pile, it's part of Ohio State's DNA to have a lethal running game.
And this is a trend, Reese. We can go back as long as you want to go back, and we can go back a couple years to J.K. Dobbins, and we can go all the way back to Eddie George. They always find great running backs at Ohio State.
From the gun, to give, looking for room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buckeyes have it with a first and goal. They want to run this quarterback. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacked on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. A lot of we ares inside that stadium today. Penn State is running away with things, and that offense looks unstoppable.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Gives it on the option.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
And the quarterback hauled up to and sacked at the 12. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Punt is in the air. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Leaves it with the back. Creates a little space. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Lets it fly. Got it. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And right down the middle. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Give to the fullback. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. The give to the fullback. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Now on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking for space. It's O'Neal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
The Judicials decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Here's the punt, and it is not a very good one. A short punt. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's Graham.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Quick completion on the out route. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Buckeyes come to the line needing just inches for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. He'll pull it on the read. Runs through the tackle.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Snagged in the middle. It's LeBlanc. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Buckeyes are rolling down the field. Leaves it with the back.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Gets the back moving. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Touchdown, Ohio State! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Rushes on him. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
That is That's now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
And the Judicials now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The option look. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, they'll just find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
The Judicials will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. A fair catch is called for. It'll give him great field position. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Give to the running back. Breaks into the open. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Porter. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. On the move. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And he left that one short. Tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. This quarterback part of their running game. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. And the Judicials send out the punt unit. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. It's complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll line up for a second down play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. There he goes. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, it took everything on defense. Just get that guy down on the 1-yard line. He is a monster.
And if this offense, Jesse, is going to keep doing that, you better bring in reinforcements on that defensive line. Get some big boys, because they're about to punch this thing.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Nebraska is just boat racing them right now, thanks to an offense that's putting up video game numbers. They're up by 17 over the Red Hawks of Miami. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Sticks it in his belly. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. The Judicials will try to pin them back with the punt. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And another big play by this offense. And if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, as a defense, stop us. Because we're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue being aggressive. We're going to continue trying to score points. That's the aggressive nature of this football team.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They'll run play action. Got it behind the line. It's Roberts. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. The Sneak scores it.
Honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's low. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Sends it back in motion. He'll ride his man on the option. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. On the move.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical physical runners as running backs. So it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going. But moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
First down for the offense.
A run for the quarterback. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. They go to the ground. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 after the 35. And the Judicials come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to pick up the first down, running the read to the right. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They boot it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This is a designed run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's West. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The offense changing the play. Got a man. It's Porter. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They're trying to crease them off the left tackle. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Tosses it incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that are going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll run it from the gun. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after